YouTube, this is me, Bryn Chan again. Welcome back to another Informative Thursday. Okay, so this is going to be as informative as I can make it, but there have been things that have happened today. Wow, it is getting darker out, so I do apologize. This is a little bit of a later video, but I will say I did a meeting today with somebody at 3:30. And it started off just how I would have been advised to do it, I guess. But suffice to say, he's very happy where he's at right now, and I completely respect that. I do. I respect that. And what ended up coming out of it was a really cool friendship. So he's actually a really nice guy. He's very fun to talk to. He's funny. And, we played a game on Facebook and stuff. I don't normally play games and stuff because I like to focus really all of my attention on this and growing and just doing more. But we ended up talking for almost about 2 hours. It was a really, really, really fun experience. I really enjoyed talking to him, and I look forward to many more communications with him along the way. Because, I need to make more friends. As with a lot of people need to make more friends, I will say that. But I do believe, I need to make new friends. The friends I have now currently, a few of them, I would have to say, they have a really poor mindset, very poor and negative mindset, and that affects me in a way that I wouldn't normally assume it would. But before learning about all of this and my paradigm and how it affects me in general, I would not have guessed beforehand. But now that I look at it and I think about it, like, yes, that's exactly why I have been stuck where I've been stuck this whole time. So, yeah. I have been talking for a while, so my voice is kind of, but, I don't have a problem with that because it was a very fun conversation and it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. Matter of fact, I enjoyed it so much we talked for almost 2 hours. So, I also said I wanted to make a video like 3 times, but I kept forgetting. It's not that I was forgetting. I was just really into the conversation. We talked about my husband and everything, and it's funny because my husband, he's a pretty funny guy. But we were also talking about video games, and so how, he used to do video games. He used to play a lot more video games in high school. And now my husband, he plays video games a lot. So he plays like Tarkov and that monkey balloon game, whatever it is. Just all of these things. And, he quit playing games. My new friend stopped playing games so he could focus more on his stuff as well. My husband, on the other hand, has not stopped playing games because I am the one who was like, hey, I'm going to focus on all this. So I stopped reading my manga. I started listening more to audiobooks. I started doing a lot more mindset training. I found this mentor group, and I joined this mentor group because I enjoy it, and it's really helping me. They push me outside of my comfort zone, and there's a seminar that's going to happen this weekend, and I am extremely ecstatic about it. I can't wait. And it's a new experience, and I can't wait. In order for my future to happen, I needed to take this step. I needed to get into this mentor group. I needed to work on me. I need to get out of my comfort zone and start talking to other people and all of this other stuff. And now here I am. And it's been so refreshing for me, It's been so needed. Just things have happened for me that I didn't even think were possible. I didn't find this mentor group. This mentor group actually found me. And yeah. Things have already happened. I may not have been financially, but it has changed me mentally, if that makes sense. I know I'm struggling for words right now. Like I've said, I've been doing a lot of talking today, more than I normally would, because what I would normally do is I'd talk on the phone with my husband, and even then I'm not really talking on that much because I'm focusing on what I'm doing on the computer. So I'm focusing on getting us out of the situation we're in right now, getting us to a spot where I can get him retired. I can get his mom retired. I can get my dad retired. I could get my grandparents the medical care they need and travel when I want to, and then help just help children who have been in the same circumstances as I have. That's me. That's what I want to do. I've helped people like pretty much my entire life, and that's what I do. I like helping people. It's a passion of mine to help people. I don't want to just not help anyone. Does that make sense? I don't have a hair clip over it. Yes, I do. My hair is bugging me. It's all the way out here, and I'm trying to not have it all the way out here. This is my hair clip from my wedding, by the way. And I will say, this is the best hair clip I've ever owned. I'll put my computer glasses on too, because if I'm staring at the screen all day, I need to protect my eyes. And I've been staring at the screen all day. I just realized these lenses are kind of scratched up. These aren't mine, these are my husband's. But they're for the computer, so they're not like prescription or anything, so they're fine. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just running out of words for some reason. Normally I'd have so much more to say, but I've just had a really good time today talking with somebody I'd never met before. They don't even live in my state. We're not even we're not neighbors. We're not nothing. Like, we're friends now. Like, that's amazing to me. And I would never have made a friend outside of where I am if I had never been pushed to do this, if I had never been pushed to go out of my comfort zone, if I had never been pushed to go talk to other people, to communicate with others, if I had never been pushed to do that outside of my, comfort zone of where I am, outside of my environment, I would have never, ever done it. Never. But here I am, going out, messaging people on Facebook, and I have just enjoyed every second of it so far. My heart still is like a little bit sometimes, because I'm still not comfortable with it. I'm still not, used to it. I still don't know how to reach out to people and like the way I want to be, in the way to reach out. So the thing is that I could be very extroverted. I think that's the word. Extroverted when I need to be where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And the only time really that happens is if I'm in a group of other people. So that would be like my friends who are also introverts, and they're not going to be able to exert themselves like an extrovert would. So I have to kind of switch that gear and be an extrovert and go out and talk to people for them. So like when we were at McDonald's one day, this was like right after high school. We were at McDonald's one day, and they're like, "Oh man, that guy's so cute. And, you should go talk to him." All this other stuff, and then like no one else would go up and talk to him because they were afraid. So I went up there and I was like, "Hey, my friends think you're cute. Do you want all of our numbers? Here you go." And I gave him all of our numbers, and then I just happened to be the one he talked to. But just stuff like that. When I'm with my friends, it's easy to be extroverted because they're all introverted. But at the same time, I realize that those are the friends I don't need to be around right now because they don't have the same mindset that I'm trying to gain. So I joined this mentor group. But I joined this mentor group because I had been working on myself prior to that. I had been listening to audiobooks. I had been going on Facebook and finding quotes and stuff for all of the success stuff, success related quotes. I had been doing that. I had been going out of my way to find those things. Because no one on my Facebook group was sharing that. No one was going on to Facebook and sending me stuff like that. And now I have friend requests coming to me, and they don't know probably who I even am, but I'm in these communities, and these people are sending me friend requests, and so now I have friends on Facebook who I would never have met normally, on normal circumstances, because I wouldn't have reached out to him. I wouldn't have done all of this if I had stayed where I was, where I had been comfortable with. But here I am. I have all these friend requests now, and I accept them, and they're all successful people. And that wouldn't have happened a few months ago. And it's not because I hadn't been, it's not because I hadn't been learning or joining these other groups, but since I started this mentor group and I opened my mind a little more, that's when everyone started coming over. That's when everyone, and start networking and we start communicating. And I haven't really opened up a dialogue with any of these other people who have reached out to me. But, I mean, I will say that the guy I talked to today, he was fantastic. We talked. I had joined in on the intention of helping him to join my mentor group and helping him mentally, like, with what he wants to accomplish. But, it ended up being he was very happy where he was. He wasn't looking for anything else. But, we ended up having an almost 2-hour long conversation because it wasn't just about the mentor group anymore. It wasn't about, trying to help somebody who didn't want the kind of help I was offering. He ended up being a really cool guy. And I could have probably already told you that from our Facebook conversation before that. He was actually a really cool guy before that. So, the video call just solidified it. And we were on Zoom, basically kind of got kicked off of Zoom, and then had to just switch over to Facebook, and we videoed on Facebook, and everything, it worked out. So, it is getting pretty dark outside. I wanted to go for a walk, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I don't know because I also don't know the temperature outside. And y'all know your girl don't like cold. Do not like cold. But yeah. So we had a meeting today as well on the mentor group, and it just ended up being a team call again because there wasn't any guests who had joined us. We have another meeting tomorrow, and we're allowed to invite guests tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to that. But, I just have to connect with more people, get them to come onto these meetings, see where everyone's at, and help as many people as I possibly can, because that's what I want to do. I want to help people. I feel like that's what I was put on this earth to do, and that is to help people. And I want to be successful in everything, but I think it is great if I can become successful and help people along the way. I love helping people. I really, really do. And I can't really imagine myself becoming successful without helping people. Without helping people. There's just no way. And successful people all around the world, how do they become successful? Because they helped somebody in some way. Like Apple, their products are everywhere. They've helped people communicate. Now with Android and Google and places like that. People get wealthy because of a service they provide. And I would like to help people. So, but with that being said, I think I'm going to end the video here because, there's not much I could bring in right now that's value. And, I made a new friend today, and I'm really happy about that. I am happy about that. It may not sound like I'm happy about it because I have been talking all day and my voice is kind of like not up where it normally is in these kind of videos. But I just know I am extremely happy about it. So I'll end it off here. Invest in yourself because you are the very best person you could ever invest in. Stocks, real estate, gold, silver. And I love you guys, and I will see you in the very next video. Tomorrow is a Who the Heck Are You? So let's go. Let's do it. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.